That we're live. Welcome back to the First Stage channel. My name's First Stage and I'm here to do a little supplementary video on the Let's Roll virtual tabletop. I was asked to give just a very quick tour around the Fog of War capability, which I sort of skimmed over in the last video. So I'll give you a quick few minutes on Fog of War, and you can see how it works both from a sort of a GM's point of view and from a player's point of view. Very similar actually, and it's a very simple application of Fog of War in Let's Roll. So it shouldn't take me long, and hopefully this is of use. So I'm going to just transition across, as before, to Let's Roll, and let's just quickly do a bit of the old Fog of War, shall we? Marvellous, here we are. So here's Let's Roll. I'm right in Let's Roll now. I'm up to my eyes in tables. These are the different tables that I've been using. I'm going to select an Usurper's Treasure this time. It was a one-off game I ran using the Omni system 2005-ish. What can I say? Atlantis the Second Age kind of a game. Marvellous system. Simple, really good game. And I thought I'd run it using Let's Roll. So let's go to the table, and I'm going to join it as a GM. And we're going to drop straight into a scene, and then we're going to have a little go at Fog of War. So here's the scene. This is a tactical map, a Romano game, and I am going to play around with Fog of War. Now, I've set this scene to be Fog of War enabled, and you do that through your parameters. Here they are. And as you can see, I've enabled Fog of War. Or I can disable Fog of War, and if I disable Fog of War, the Fog of War tool disappears as an option for you. So keep an eye over here on to your right, and I'm going to enable it again and watch it come back, he said, hopefully. Bosh! Ooh, magic. Let's close that down. Anyway, we have a Fog of War enabled scene. So what have you got tools-wise? Let's take a look at the Fog of War tool. So you've got basically 3 tools for reveal and 3 tools for hide, and they work exactly the same way. And it's basically, do you want to reveal an area by drawing a polygon? Do you want to reveal an area by drawing a rectangle? Do you want to reveal everything? And guess what? For hide, it's the same thing, only you're hiding stuff in the same kind of way. So here's our scene. Let's start by hiding everything, and I'm going to therefore hide all. So the whole map is going to go. You sure you want to do this? Yeah, go on. Bang. Now, I'm looking at it from a GM's perspective, and as you can see, I can pretty much see what's going on. If I'm a player on this scene, this entire scene will be a black area. You will not be able to see anything at all. So that's the distinction, really. That is the distinction between player and GM. So let's start revealing some pieces, shall we? So I'm going to do a rectangular reveal. I'm going to say that the players are going to enter this map from, let's say, this area here. And I'm going to show them just enough so they can see that there's a stairwell and a corridor heading off into the gloom. Once here, you can start to reveal, other bits. So let's go to the Polygon Tool, shall we? If I can get this to work. Sometimes it's a bit. I'm going to create a polygon. It's not. Yeah, it does that sometimes. No, it doesn't want to do it. Let me just select the Polygon Tool again. Come on, Polygon Tool. Don't show me up. Thank you. Right, we're going to create kind of a bit of an area that we are going to be comfortable getting the players to see, for argument's sake, and I'm not going to argue with you. Let's say it's there. Double click, opens it up. So you can create these sort of geometric areas as you like, and similarly you can start to decide, well, I'll open up a little bit more here. Bang, there you go. And in fact, I can start to hide areas if I feel like it as well. I could sort of hide this area, and it switches it off. You know what? That's about it. So it's not dynamic. It's under the GM's control. It's quite manual, and it's just responsive to tokens moving around. So you hide areas, and you can open and reveal areas using those tools. That is Fog of War, as I understand it, on Let's Roll. And although it's very simple, I would have to say that I find it to be really kind of enough. You know, it sort of does the job. But it is pretty, in some ways it's pretty rudimentary. But I quite like it, and it's quick. You know, you're not messing around with sort of fields of visions and strange maneuverings of things that you can and can't see. So it is pretty, in that sense, it is crude. But I'd say it's fast, and it actually does the job pretty well. Fog of War in Let's Roll. So I hope that was of some use to you. A bit of a backup one. Any more requests for anything else that you need? Just let me know. I'm going to try and stop streaming at some point if I can work it out. There you go. Try that. See you later.